Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. The 2022 Prague Pro has concluded and Michal Krizo is our winner and he is headed to the Olympia. From IFBB Elite Pro to winning the Amateur Olympia to winning the Prague Pro and headed to the Olympia. Pretty good year for Michal Krizo. Now these are the best pictures I could find of a top callout. In second place was Jan Tarek to the left of Krizo. Third place was Kokini Bella to the right of Krizo. And to the far left was fourth place Milan Sadek. Huge congratulations to all of these guys. A lot of these guys were in great condition, but Krizo is just on a completely different level. Now, we are going to talk about Michal Krizo for a second, and since he just won a pro show, let's try not to kill Krizo with criticism. But he actually looked pretty good here at the prejudge, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys seen images. Mark's Max Muscle and Desktop Bodybuilding put out videos. Krizo was starting to fade towards the end of prejudging, but he came out looking very, very strong. Overall, Krizo looks incredible here, probably the best package I've seen to date. Still going to need better conditioning for the Olympia. If he's a touch harder, he can be competitive. He doesn't have to be bone dry because this guy is huge, has a big stature, crazy arms. He has some freaky body parts, so he doesn't have to be the most conditioned guy on stage. But we are going to need to see a little bit harder than this. Hunter Labrada was probably slightly harder than this at last year's Mr. Olympia, guys, in all honesty. But let me know in the comment section below, how do you guys think Krizo is going to place at this year's Olympia? Even though we've been talking about this for the past 2 or 3 months, now it makes sense to actually begin the conversation. For me personally, I believe Krizo could crack that top 10. And I did want to touch on 212 for a second because we had this division being won by none other than Peter Molnar. Now, if you guys don't remember, he actually missed weight for Classic Physique at the Honor UK. And that was probably a good thing because I'm pretty sure that pushed him to go up to 212 and still compete there. And it looks like he's doing pretty well. So if I'm not mistaken, Peter Molnar is actually qualified in Classic Physique and 212. At this point, I still think he's a little bit more competitive in Classic. Now, it was a battle between him and Thomas Tabasier. I actually had Thomas winning this show. From behind, he looks a lot better in Peter Molnar, in all honesty. And I have to let you guys know, this video of Peter does him no justice. I'm not sure if it's from prejudging or a bad angle, but from what I was seeing on the live stream, he looked a lot better than this. But I think Peter just has more size in the upper body, better abs, better overall flow. Even though Thomas has better legs, better back, glutes are pretty straight as well. Let me know what you guys think about this. Personally, I love Peter, but I was leaning a little bit more towards Thomas just because Peter is lacking a little bit more in the legs. Interested to know what you guys think about that. But wrapping this video up, Michal Krizo has won the 2022 Prague Pro, headed to the Olympia. Krizo and Andrew turned pro and won their pro debuts. Now, granted, Krizo didn't have to compete in the most stacked lineup. You know, Andrew Jack was at the Texas Pro. But if you guys haven't let me know already, tell me, where do you have Krizo placing at this year's Olympia? As always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. And I do apologize for not making a prejudging video. Prejudging was at about 3 or 4 a.m. my time here. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We do have a bodybuilding news video coming tonight. I'm Krishan from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.